Hello, people of ULM, this is Kadiekof, and if you like my narration, you can check me out down below, and I'm having a battle against Ray, a guy from Servi Chat. He doesn't have his own channel. Now, I start with Jolteon, because I look at his team, he doesn't have a single ground type to take the Volt Switch. So he sends in Skarmory, and that's going to be a bad play for him, and he's going to switch out in Metagross. I'm going to be able to bring it down to a low-ish. Due to the amount of damage, I believe Skarmory should be able to take it out with the Hidden Power Fire. Now, I did not be able to take out the Metagross with a Life Orb Skarmory or a Starmie. Now, the Surf is going to, of course, take it out, and now he's going to switch in his Skarmory, and I'm not frightened by this at all, so I go for the Thunderbolt, and that's going to bring it down to 1 HP, and it survives due to Sturdy. The crit might have mattered, it might not have, it just depends. I really don't know, but I send in the Flygon, and I believe that I'll be able to take it out with the use of the U-turn. And because of leftovers, I'm not able to take it out, so that was a horrible play on my part. So now I switch in Nose to take whatever's going to happen, and he decides to roost, and I'm not liking this. So I want to try to make the Skarmory less threatening, even though it's extremely slow. I'm going to get off the Thunder Wave after he gets off the Stealth Rocks, and now I'll be able to outspeed it, so it can't just roost when it's at low HP. And that's going to be good on my part, and now I'm going to have a paralyzed Skarmory on my opponent's side of the field. What am I going to do? I'm going to set up the Stealth Rocks just to get Stealth Rocks on both sides of the field. He's going to set up the Spikes, and it looks like he's just content with setting up at this point. So I don't want to really take the time to deal with all this, so I send in Skarmory, and due to the entry hazards, it's going to be taken out. And he's going to get another layer of spikes up, which I should have realized and just gone straight out into Electrify, where it would have taken less damage from this. And now I'm not really scared of anything he has, because he doesn't have that important ground type to take the electricity. So I'm going to go for the Thunderbolt, which is stronger, and hit the Haxorus pretty hard. So if the Haxorus is Choice Scarfed, it would have outsped me, and it does, so it gets off the Outrage, and this is going to be a dead Jolteon, which is sad because he could have done a lot, but I'm going to just be able to outspeed with Dragon and take this Haxorus down. And now he's down a Haxorus, and Skarmory is paralyzed. Not scared of coming in on the Earthquake, seeing as I'm Choice Scarfed, and I'm just going to have to switch out because nothing will happen. Send in a Thundurus, who is not affected by the spikes, but is affected by the Stealth Rocks. And the Skarmory is paralyzed this turn. So that is great, as I get to get a free hit on something, and still believing without the ground type I'm not really threatened. I believe I go for the Thunderbolt, and that's going to hit the Terrakion pretty hard. And that does. Now, I wasn't really thinking the Terrakion was Choice Scarfed, but it might have been. So I just kind of switched that for fodder and trying to hope to take a hit. And he goes for the Stone Edge, which is resisted. So it looks like Nose will be able to take this, and it's a Life Orb Terrakion. So of course it's going to be able to switch moves, but it's already at such a low health that it's not really a worry, but it is going to be able to take out Nose. And now I know that Flygon can outspeed since it's Choice Scarfed, but I go for the Scizor to get the priority off onto the Terrakion and take it out. So the priority Bullet Punch is going to kick that Terrakion out of here. And now he's going to switch in his next poke, which is going to be his Skarmory. And I'm kind of frightened by the Skarmory with a Scizor in, because it can just whirlwind around. So I switch in Flygon, and that's what it's going to do. It's going to try to stack up this kind of damage, and now I'm just going to have this Scizor in that's not going to be able to do much to the Skarmory. But I believe I make a prediction here and go for the Roost this turn to get back HP, as he's going to whirlwind me out. And at least Sasha recovers from all of the entry hazard damage, as though it were brought in fresh. And now Flygon is going to be able to be in and just hit it with something hard, hoping to bring it low or KO. It looks like it's not going to hit hard at all. Now he's going to keep shuffling around and brings in Thundurus. This is good for me, but it also brings Thundurus into that scary range where if something has priority on another switch-in, I'll be taken out. So he switches in the Ninjask. I'm not scared of this. I think I was just going for the Thunderbolt, of course, for the same reasons of it's going to hit everything on the team. A Hydreigon comes in. I was kind of thinking this might be Choice Scarfed also. So I switch out, hoping to be able to get one more chance at taking out the Skarmory, because I know nothing on my team can really take it. And he predicts a Scizor switch in and gets the Fire Blast off and taking down my Scizor. And this Hydreigon is not scarfed, so I'm not scared of it as much. And now he's going to switch out, and I'm going to go for the U-turn, I believe, hoping to hit the Hydreigon. And it looks like I do go for the U-turn. And that's not going to help me too much, but I get the Thundurus in. And now I can try to predict around into hitting that Hydreigon or the Skarmory. But it's just going to be interesting. I survived with 19 HP on the switch-in, which is really great. I get the Thunderbolt off after he gets paralyzed, which that early paralyzation really helped in the end. And that's going to take out Thundurus. I'm happy because I took out the Skarmory. So really, as long as I took out that Skarmory, I knew I could come in and win. So taking out that Skarmory really just sealed the deal, let me win this battle. So yeah, thanks ULM for listening, and I hope you guys really enjoy this content. And I'll see you guys whenever I'm scheduled in next. Just have a great life and play Pokemon as much as you want. Alright, bye.